watch this. You see this sign right here? What's going on right here? Whose history is this? Huh? What's going on? Describe it for me. You got slavery, right? Who did this happen to in history? Black people, right? This is what happened to black people in history. When you open up the Bible describes certain people went through these atrocities right here. Whoever went through these atrocities that is laid out right here on these two signs, the Bible calls them children of God. The Bible calls them the Israelites. We don't know who we are because we have lost. We've been discontinued from our heritage. A lot of our people don't even know that the slave ships that we went on, cargo slave ships, they're not even teaching that in school anymore. You understand? Watch this. Give me that Deuteronomy 28. I'm going to show you something, sis. 15.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
This is Moses talking to the Israelites. And when we came out of Egypt, it said it's going to come to pass. If we don't listen to the voice of the Lord thy God, read.
To observe to do all his commandments.
To observe to keep the commandments of the God. Watch this, read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So the Bible says, this Moses, he said, listen to the Israelites, the 12 tribes. If you don't keep my commandments, curses is going to overtake you. Do you think it's important to know the commandments? If we don't keep them, curses is going to overtake them. So now it's important that we know, okay, what the hell would cause this danger that come up on us so we can get right? Right? Watch this. I'm going to show you something. Give me Deuteronomy 22. Let me show you something. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy 22, verse 5.
This is one of the statutes that Moses told the Israelites, hey, if you don't keep this thing, curses is going to overcome you. Now you tell me if Moses is right or wrong about what he said 2,000 something years ago. Watch this.
Deuteronomy 22 and 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
One of the first statutes he told the woman, you cannot wear what pertains to a man. Watch this.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither do I want you men putting on a woman's apparel. Read.
For all that do so are abomination.
Both of y'all that do this, if you cross-dress, that's an abomination. So now think about this, sis. What pertains to a man that a woman shouldn't wear? That pertains just to us, that a woman should not be wearing no whatsoever. Yeah. You see how confusing that is? Because you're looking around like, well, damn, what really do you have on that I can't wear? Because we grew up in a society and with our pastors, that our pastors is teaching us, we can come as you are, you can do what you want to do. Nothing is unclean or clean. It's confused, blurred lines. But the Bible is laying it out clearly. It's something that pertains to a man that a woman should not put on her body whatsoever. You know what that thing is? Have you ever heard of the term breeches? Your grandma ever said, boy, pull up your breeches. What is she talking about? Pull up your pants. Breeches was given to men, given to Aaron and his sons. So that thing that men's not supposed to be, that pertains to a man that a woman's not supposed to wear, that's pants. Women are not supposed to be wearing pants at all. There's certain things that women is given to women that a man's not supposed to wear. Meaning what? What's given to a woman that a man is not supposed to wear? Again, you confused. Why is it a tricky question? Should a man wear a dress? Huh? No. So why is that tricky?
Nowadays.
Ah, there it goes. Because nowadays, I knew you was going to say it. Because now in 2023, a woman, it's okay. It's okay for the man to wear a dress. You understand? In 2023 in America. That's cool. All our entertainers, what they put on our entertainers? Dresses.
Right.
You understand? But the Bible says what? Read it one more time.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
He said the Bible says you're not supposed to be cross-dressing. Because when you cross-dress like that, when a woman starts to wear pants, you show your whole figure. And when you show your whole figure, what do you think men are looking at you for? Are they looking at you to get married? How you think they're looking at you? How you think they're looking at you? In a sexual way. This is why the Bible says the laws of God are spiritual. Are spiritual. I want you to think about all the rap entertainers out right now. How do they dress and conduct themselves? Huh? Damn, you just said, I said the rap entertainers, and you said pornography. How are they dressing though? They got pants on, short shorts. You understand? This is what the Bible just said right here. Watch this. Give me Leviticus 19. I think it's 29, right? Watch this. The laws of God are spiritual. When we don't keep the laws of God, you start seeing our communities the way that they are right now. You start seeing it. When men are not looking at women saying, you know what, let me prove this sister, let me talk to this sister eventually so I can marry her, have kids with her. That's supposed to be the order. No, we don't look at it like that. We looking at them, the first thing we think about is sex. If I have sex with this woman, that woman, then all of a sudden the scriptures just don't tell us what's going to befall us after that. Watch this, read.
Leviticus 19:29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
It says we ain't supposed to prostitute your daughter to cause them to be a whore. When a prostitute, tell me what's the occupation of a prostitute? What happens? Walk me through it. They sell their body for what? For money, right? Do you think the average woman, do you got to be on the track to be a prostitute? No. Explain that to me. Elaborate. I want to hear it. From a woman's perspective.
All you gotta do is have a
Damn.
yeah, it's really easy nowadays.
So all the men got to do is have a what? Go ahead.
Well, all the men gotta do is have the money.
All he got to do is have the money. That's it. So if he have a little money, take you to damn Red Lobster, you good. You gonna end up having what? Sex with this man. His ultimate thing to take you to dinner was to do what? Sex. So the Bible says what?
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
The Bible says we ain't supposed to prostitute our daughters like that, to cause to be a whore. Watch this.
Lest the land fall to whoredom.
Look at our land. Look at America. Look at black and Hispanic community all over the world. The whole land, whatever community you go to, whatever country, whatever city you go to, when you go to our communities, the whole land is in wickedness. Right or wrong? The laws of God is spiritual. You understand? This is why the Bible says, listen, if you break my commandments, all these curses is going to come up on you. So what we're trying to show you, these laws apply to you, sis. This apply to you. You got to, give me your Timothy's. There's a certain way that you got to conduct yourself, that you got to dress. It start with you. You got a kid? Daughter? You got 2 daughters. You understand? That what example you think you're supposed to be showing for your daughters? A good example. You know that. Huh? Why would you want to show them independence? So they don't have to what? Now, why wouldn't you want them to depend on the man? Where did you learn that from? Okay, I'm gonna show you something. And again, it's just a lot of the things that we learn in life, they're wrong. They wrong. When this is a result of when we break God's commandments, that simple commandment of immodesty. When we looking at our women as just sex objects, we're not taking on the marriage. So a lot of us don't even have an example of what a real husband is. A lot of us don't even have an example of what a father is. That means when we grow up with this mindset, you know what? I'm gonna teach my daughters how to be independent. I'm gonna teach my kids, you don't need a man. That's out of order. That's out of order. Why is that out of order? Because why? Look at how we grew up. You understand? Did you grow up with your father in your house? Huh? You didn't grow up with your father in your house. Now think about that, the effect of that. What's the condition of your mom right now? She married? She ain't married. So she never been married. So think about it. So she about to be, what, 60, 70 years old, lonely? Is that what you want? Are you with your baby daddy? No. Okay, so think about this. So think about the result of this. Your mom is about to be 70-something years old. I don't know how old she is, but she's in her upper age with no man. Meaning, potentially, she's going to die alone. You are following her example, meaning in the next 30 years or something like that, you're going to be sitting around alone. And then you turn around and you teach your daughters, hey, you don't need a man, which means in the next 50 years, when they get up age, how they going to die? Alone. Alone. Bitter. I'm telling you this by experience, because I witnessed the majority of the women in my family are the same way, same condition. None of them married, all of them sitting back, gossiping, drinking wine, talking about how men ain't shit, but then you alone. This ain't being taught to us in church. This white man taught you how to be independent. When you examine the laws that that he put in place about the welfare laws, one of the things when he passed the welfare laws, he told you the black man cannot be in the household. That's a law that he passed in the 1970s. That's a trickle-down effect to our communities today. You understand? Watch this, read. Hebrews 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all. What did God say though? Marriage is honorable in all. What did God just say right there? He said marriage is honorable. Marriage between a man and a woman. And that woman, how do you think that woman is supposed to be with that man? How do you think? Yeah, I'm asking you. Give me Peters. How do you think she's supposed to be? Because everything is out of order. The household is out of order. When our women have an independent mindset, that's out of order. You're not going to get anywhere with that. Men sit there, we work, we provide for ourselves. But how many men are running around saying, I'm an independent man? None of us. You understand? But only women, it's particularly only black and Latino women, run around and say, hey, I'm an independent woman, I don't need no man. The Chinese woman, you never heard that out of a Chinese woman's mouth. They never say, I don't need no man. You never heard that out of a white woman's mouth, I don't need no man. You never heard that out of an Arabian's mouth, I don't need no man. Hell no, she gonna stay right next to Muhammad. If Muhammad blow up, I want to have a bomb strapped to me too. Because she know I need a man. The only people that say that is the blacks and Hispanic women. That's it. They're the only ones that don't need a man. But the Bible says what? 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 1. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection. The Bible says the wives is our black, Hispanic, and Native American women have to be in subjection to their husbands. To your husbands. Who taught us being independent? The so-called white man. The so-called white man taught y'all, give me that in Jeremiah. What's that, Jeremiah? A new thing in the earth? Bring it out. This man right here taught you, black women, you don't need a man. Oh, meanwhile, his woman is supporting him in everything that he does. Everything that he does, she supports him. But now, the black woman is being pumped when you get the Real Housewives of Atlanta, all these reality TV shows. All you see is loud-mouthed black women in an independent state, and they pumping that to our kids. They pumping that to our community. That's not reality. That's not reality TV. Read, come on, listen to this. Jeremiah 31:22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. He said that's a new thing in the earth when you put a woman over a man. A lot of these corporations hire black women for eye candy. That's why they hire black women. Because they want you in the office so they can look at you. Have you ever heard of a work husband? That's why a lot of black women is hired for eye candy. Latino women is hired for eye candy. And they give the black man the worst jobs. Hispanics the worst jobs. So it's high time that us as a people, we really bethink ourselves what we doing, sis. You got to really bethink yourselves what you're doing, because we setting up the generations up for disaster. You setting them up for disaster, for them to be a single parent. Do you want that for your daughters? Nah. Who does? What logical parent wants that? No, you want to teach your daughter, hey, keep yourself until you marry. Keep yourself, young woman, because that's what the Bible, give me that in Timothy's, I would prefer the young women. This is what the Bible says. What we gonna realize, sis, we ain't been taught this Bible. You've not been taught this Bible. And this is why we out of order. And not just you, all these brothers out here at one point in time, we was out of order. Until somebody stopped us in the middle of the street and told us, black man, you're a God on this earth. You have to keep the commandments of God. Stop selling drugs to your people. Stop hunting your people down, killing them, and keep the commandments of God. Learn to love your people as yourself. Lay down your life for your people. Read what you got. 1 Timothy 5:14.
I will therefore that the younger women marry. What the Bible? Listen to what the Bible says. He wanted the young women to do what? Read it again. Younger women marry. He wanted the young women to get married. He wants the young women to be in subjection to their husbands. So anybody that's teaching you contrary to that is against the black messiahs. They are against God, sis. That thought is not a thought of God. This thought is a thought of Caesar Borgia, a white man who put us into captivity, who sold us to the four corners of the earth. In the Willie Lynch letter, they separated the woman and the man. They would have sex with you at will and put you over the man. They think that you're more important than the man. That's a tactic they've been using for years. So it's high time that we wake up, sis.
What is the nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.